Good morning and welcome to the Daily News Trends on SSI TV Africa. Taxi Violence Association blames government for the conflict. A taxi association involved in Saturday's violence is blaming the government for the conflict. The Witwatersrand African Taxi Association says the government should not be registering routes. It says the state should not interfere in its operations. 6 taxis were torched and 1 person was injured in the Johannesburg CBD and Soweto. Gauteng Transport MEC Jacob Mamabolo is expected to meet with the leaders of the two associations today. Pan-African Film Festival opens in Burkina Faso amid COVID-19 security challenges. Africa's premier film festival opened in Burkina Faso with a colorful ceremony showcasing choreography and acrobatic and musical acts from some of the continent's biggest names, including Senegalese Grammy nominee Bob Marley. With a backdrop of Islamic militant attacks in the Sahel West African nation and the coronavirus pandemic, the glitzy ceremony saw a tribute to the country's military and to former president and revolutionary leader Thomas Sankara. The festival initially was planned for February but was postponed as Burkina Faso battled a surge in coronavirus cases. Calm returns to Kirsten in Gabera. Calm has returned to Kirsten in Gabera after the violent clashes between taxi operators and foreign national shop owners. During the clashes, 8 taxis and 2 vehicles were set alight. A meeting was mediated between the two parties to iron out their differences. The two groups have agreed to work together to strengthen their relationship. A collision between a car and a taxi was the spark ignited and the explosion of the violence. It's alleged the shop owners were defending the driver of the car, who was allegedly assaulted by the taxi driver. It escalated rapidly from there. The Minister of Police, Becky Cele, also flew into Gabera a day later to assess the situation. KZN Premier congratulates Mswane on being crowned Miss South Africa. KwaZulu-Natal Premier Sihle Zikalala has congratulated the 24-year-old Lalela Mswane on being crowned Miss South Africa. Mswane is from the KwaSokhulu area near Richards Bay in KZN. Mswane, who holds a law degree, is also a model and a dancer. Zikalala says she is an inspiration to many young women and has made the people of the province proud. The Premier says the provincial government will support Mswane's efforts to empower young people at schools so they can find jobs and become financially secure. South Africa's electricity crisis, Eskom takes NERSA to court. Eskom is asking the High Court to review NERSA's rejection of its multi-year pricing plan. The energy regulator rejected the utility's application for a 3-year tariff determination. NERSA says it's still working on a pricing methodology. It asked Eskom to instead make an application for the 2022-2023 financial year. Eskom says the timelines to implement a new methodology are too short. It says the regulatory has created a regulatory vacuum and the utility will struggle to operate. Thank you for tuning in on the Daily News Trends.